Welcome to round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of July 25th. I'm Catherine Aleko, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
Nicole Erdix is away this week, but we know if she were here, she would be all over this topic. As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today's Thursday, which means it's time to give into our obsessing. And today we're obsessing about the risks kids might take. So this is about like proactive worrying.
That's right.
You know, like there's so many things that could go wrong, and how much do you have to like be aware of and on top of them?
Yes. Probably like never going on the computer or watching TV or going on social media would be a healthy thing for parents, because every time you turn around, is your kid doing this? Look at this thing your kid might be doing. OMG, kids are doing this today. I'm like, oh my gosh, lock them in a cage. Yeah. Never let them leave the house. I was asking my husband for topics that we could talk about, and he said, I read this story about vaping being a big thing. And I'm like, I'm not actually real sure I even know what vaping is, other than that, oh my gosh, you should be scared of it. Your kid could be doing this. What?
Right.
What is it exactly?
Well, it's e-cigarettes, and it's not a new thing.
It's like a plastic thing that you just suck vapor through?
Yeah, right. And then you can
easier to carry than a bong,
it's easier
I guess,
to like hide. It's easier to carry around. It's easier to carry around. It kind of looks like a thumb drive or something, so that sometimes parents or teachers don't know what it is.
This would be like, I would be like Dawn, the girls 5 ever, mistaking a thumb drive for a pregnancy test. I would be like, sucking on a thumb drive. I'm not getting much from this thing. It's supposed to make you feel good, isn't it? I don't know.
Right.
Could kids just stop inventing
I definitely think, right. I do think that it has become, from what I understand, it has become more common among kids than traditional, as they say, combustible cigarettes. But I don't know. But again, it's like, how much do you like say, don't do this?
Because you don't want to put the idea in their
is it
head.
better to just, exactly, or do you just like,
so it's like it's a nicotine delivery system without the burned tobacco parts.
Right. But it still has lots of bad chemicals in it and other problems.
Because what fun would it be if it didn't?
So, and, most schools, you can't do it at school. And like our city has an ordinance about you can't do it within X amount of distance from the school. So you can't. Same
as cigarettes,
like go outside. Right.
Are you allowed to like smoke a cigarette outside the back door of the faculty lounge or anything, or do teachers also just have to go sit in their cars or something?
Right, I'm not sure. Yeah, when I was in high school, there was like a smoking area.
Oh yeah, the back lockers
for the students. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there was like official ones.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Right.
Ours, I think, were just tacit.
Like, if you're going to, you have to do it here.
Did you ever try smoking?
No, it just seemed gross to me.
Yeah, I had enough secondhand smoke from my dad and his friends that really, I'm good forever. Thanks. Got the lung damage.
No interest.
We're good.
Right, got the secondary.
Don't need to add to it.
Right. Like, do we need other people telling us that these are the things you should fear when we can do a pretty good job of that?
That's right. Yes. Well, like my mom said, if you worry about it, it won't happen. So it'll be something else you never thought of that will come out of nowhere.
Right. Yep.
I don't want to worry about these. I can manage the vaping. I'm not sure I can manage the other thing that's going to come.
Well, I can remember when my kids were fairly young and someone with older boys was like, you have to make sure that your kids are not exposed to pornography. Like, it is all over, and every single boy looks at it, and you need to talk to them about it, like, immediately and constantly. And I was just like, oh my God.
Like, Mom, what's pornography? You say it's on the internet? It's everywhere? Really?
Yes.
Good talk.
All it did was just make me so stressed out. Like, I don't need that.
I mean, not to deny it's a problem, but it's like...
Like, can we wait until it is a problem until we deal with it?
Yes, let's wait till it's a tiny problem, and then we will nip it in the bud.
Right.
So to speak.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal. I would not know how to broach that subject even now with adults. It's like, it just seems like something that would be, let's all just pretend we have no idea what that is, shall we?
That is definitely my
so many things. But, you know, it's not like people of our parents' generation didn't have like a Playboy under a bed or something, or of our generation. It's, you know, kids will find it if they want it. It's convenient now, I guess, and it's probably worse. But still, I think young men have been finding pornography for themselves if they wished it.
Right.
For a pretty long time. But it's worse now. You know, you have theoretically graphic stuff right there on your phone.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a lot more easily accessible than...
But we're not going to think about it right now.
No.
We're just going to let that go on by.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they used to have to go out to strip clubs, and now they can be safe at home. That's right. Yeah. I mean, that is part of it, too, that, like, some things that some people, you know, are panicked about maybe are not worth panicking about, or maybe are not worth panicking about for your particular child, you know? Right. I mean, I don't know.
Do you worry about alcohol with your college-age daughter out there doing college things?
No, because she is super against it. I mean, like, she had a couple of experiences in high school where she was, you know, at a party where it was present, and she was super uncomfortable and didn't like it and wanted to leave, and, you know, like...
Yeah. Well, good.
So, I mean, I still worry about, like, you know, people can slip you stuff, or I mean, she goes to fraternity parties. Like, I don't know that she drinks there, but I mean, like, it's not really a safe environment.
No. Right? Well, you can't drink anything there.
No, you can't.
As we've learned from Veronica Mars.
Yes,
you could just be standing there with a solo cup, and who knows what happens.
Someone could spit in it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And, you know, things like when, you know, we have like a basement fridge and it has beer in it, and like kids come over and they hang around in the basement. Yeah. So I do get stressed about that.
Do you count the beers before they come?
I do count them, or I at least like do sort of a mental inventory. I mean,
like a fridge padlock you can invest in.
Right.
Yeah. It's hard.
That's stressful. Because I also have like stress about, because a lot of them have been in there for like months or years, like, because no one is drinking them. And so I almost feel like I should just throw these away. But
so some poor kid's going to drink one and get food poisoning.
Right. Be like, this is disgusting. Maybe they'll be like disgusted and they won't do it ever again.
It was flat and it was taken.
But, you know, I also have such
hard liquor next time.
I have such a thing about like waste and, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Unnecessary throwing things away. So it's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, you can't donate it anywhere. Here at Food Pantry, why don't you take this case of beer?
There's probably some people on your rolls there who could probably use themselves a drink. Here you go.
Yes.
I haven't worried about it too much with my kids. They haven't shown any particular interest, and they both have disability-related things, that means it would probably be a really bad idea for them to drink.
Right.
So we talk about that, and I just have stressed to them, look, if you want to drink, I'm not telling you no, do it at home first.
Right.
Tell me you want to do it. Tell me what you feel like drinking. I will get some of it in. You have it, because sometimes you throw up, and that's not fun to do with your friends. You know,
Right.
It's not always just fun and games the first time. I
Right.
think the first time I got drunk in college, I went back to my dorm room and threw up, and my roommate had to clean it up, and it was not a good way to start out my college year. Which
Right.
doesn't mean I didn't drink again, but I was in a co-ed dorm, and our hall was all women, and then around the corner was a hall of guys, and it was called the Hall of Mixed Drinks. So people like drink mix companies were donating things to parties in a freshman dorm. I don't know what they thought we were going to do with them. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they'll take this margarita mix and just, do a creative art project with it. I'm sure there won't be any alcohol.
Just mix it with orange juice, probably.
That's right. It'll be delicious and healthy. Here, have some salt to go with it.
Yeah.
Hardy School, UCSB.
Oh, boy.
But I soon, learned that the line between having fun and being sick was extremely thin, and that I probably should just
stay
it
far away from it.
It took me a long time to learn that lesson, but I didn't throw up at parties, But, so that's what I just tell my kids. It might make you act in a way that will embarrass you if other people are around, or it may make you physically not well. You need to know that before you do it in front of other people.
Right.
So they have not taken us up on that offer, and
I can't imagine why you made it so appealing.
It sounds so appealing, didn't I? Yeah. So theoretically, I suppose somebody would say, "Oh, yeah, they're probably just going out and doing that without you," but I don't think so. I think I would know when they came home, because particular situations would make it obvious. But I don't want to say. You never want to say. Well, some things you have to say no to. Other things, it's like, well, let's see about that.
Yeah.
So thank goodness so far.
Yeah, I mean, it'll definitely be a conversation when my other kid goes.
Yeah.
Because so far they haven't had the same experience. So, although he did stay with his sister in her college, townhouse, and get taken to a party.
Uh-oh.
So, but that was with her,
Yeah.
When it wasn't like
She's
a big
rager.
It was just like a small group of people.
Oh, good.
So, maybe that was a good introduction to the world. So, but, and he's funny because he went for his choir, last fall, they had a Halloween party for all the kids, and it was sanctioned by the director, and it was the director saying, would any parents volunteer to do this and whatever. And I guess she told them, remember, you can not bring your own beverage, you can't bring a water bottle or anything to this event, because we need to make sure that
full of vodka,
that it's right, that it's and he was like, I mean, she was saying this to a group of show choir. So,
there's one kid. Even in show choir, there's one kid.
So, yeah, but and I don't worry about cigarettes or vaping, just because they both are no, not interested. But yeah,
I think my kids wouldn't be interested either. I hope I'm right. I remember when I was in choir in high school, my choir kids, and this new boy came, and he was from Texas. Ooh. And he had this circle in the back pocket as if his Kansas chewing tobacco. And at first everybody was like, ugh, yuck. But then pretty soon, a couple other guys had that circle in their jeans. See, this is how it happens.
Because he was the cool new kid.
Contagion spread just this way, and pretty soon you got a bunch of guys spitting out in the back of the choir room.
So disgusting. That was common at my high school, because it was like a combination of sort of suburban and rural, and Whoa, so disgusting. Because they would spit it in the drinking fountains. And, so revolting.
So it seems kind of quaint now, doesn't it? Compared to everything else everybody's all up in arms about. You could pick up a $1 bill on the ground and be killed by that. No.
Which, no, you can't.
When I was a kid, people spit in the water fountain. It was disgusting. Yeah, Grandma. Put your teeth back in.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh, well.
Well.
There's always something.
There's always something for us
every generation.
Us to obsess about.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But we'll stop. We'll stop obsessing for today.
Yes. Children, behave yourselves.
That's right.
Don't do anything that would worry your parents.
Nothing at all.
That'll work, right?
Yeah. Well, that's it for today's round 4. Tune in tomorrow when we'll share our roundabout roundup of things we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.